two things that make this program really special and things that made me really enjoy my time here were, number one, just the people. The culture here is second to none. The camaraderie amongst residents is fantastic. It's really a team atmosphere. And then the relationship between the residents and the faculty, I think, is also really unique. There's a lot of people that are just really invested in education and helping us become the best surgeons that we can be. And then also the operative experience, the just sheer volume that we get here in Greenville. We have a very large catchment area, and so that lends itself to seeing pretty much everything. And we also have all subspecialties represented here.
I just think it's a great program overall. I mean, camaraderie between the residents, obviously the faculty I think is second to none. Great mentors in kind of every facet of the residency, whether it's trauma, which I was interested in, or all the other subspecialties. I feel like I got really great foundational training in each one of those. Clinical stuff is one thing, but I think the stuff outside of the OR is what I remember the most, just all the events and, the dinners that the attendees put on for year, the events like golf day or ortho day that we're doing today. How close you are with your attendings when you leave here, I think is a really special thing.
I was in residency here from 2013 to 18, and just being in Greenville is such a cool city, and it kind of came right at like the peak of its growth. We got to see like a really good transformation of the city. And then in terms of residency here, just learning from tons of great attendings and, in really all the different specialties, felt like really prepared me for work as an orthopedic surgeon. A lot of the attendings who I continue to lean on to this day in practice just for different questions. And then a lot of the co-residents that I went through residency with to this day are some of my best friends.
I really liked the size of the program. It really fit my personality and gave me the opportunity to really develop some mentors within my training. The trauma experience was great, definitely fed me into my eventual subspecialty practice in trauma. And then the other thing is just the camaraderie among the residents. We all got along. We enjoyed spending time outside the operating room or outside the hospital.
The time I spent in Greenville as a resident from 1983 to 1988, it was just a great learning experience. We saw a lot of volume of orthopedic pathology. We saw a lot of different ways of treating common orthopedic problems, and many of us went on to do special fellowship training. After our 5 years in the Greenville program, we were well received wherever we went as having been well trained and having great exposure to orthopedics.
I started my residency in 80, finished in 85, and it was probably the best time in my life was doing my residency here, and established a lot of wonderful relationships. I liked the area so much I ended up staying here. So it's a very close-knit group, a lot of support from the community and from the staff, and couldn't have picked a better place.